Hello, I'm Terry. Welcome to my English class. In the previous class, we've learned some basic facts or items you may frequently come across during your study abroad. Today, as I mentioned in the last class, I'll guide you to have a general understanding and experience of what is life like on a university campus in the USA through some dialogues. Suppose you have been admitted to one of the American universities. An email has been sent to you by the university to inform you the date of your arrival at the campus for registration, and you are required to attend a student orientation. Student orientation or new student orientation, also known as Orientation Week, O-Week, Frosh Week, Welcome Week, or Freshers Week, is a period of time at the beginning of the academic year at the university during which a variety of events are held to orient and welcome new students. This series of events, programs, and meetings provides new students with an in-depth overview of how the college works. Important parts of O-Week include registration for classes, getting student ID, and meeting with faculty, academic advisors, and fellow students. The journey through O-Week will be guided by upperclassmen who will assist you with everything from moving into your residence hall to registering for classes. You can also participate in a wide range of social activities, including live music and other performances, sports challenges, stunts, and open-air markets. Freshman orientation is usually mandatory for all new students, especially international students, which is one way to activate the status of their visa. Today is your first day on the campus and the first day of orientation. Now, you are in the administration building to get registered. Let's have a look at a conversation between you, Robert, for example, and the university staff member, Tom Jones. The university staff member, Tom Jones, greets you with, "Good morning," and you tell him the matter. "Good morning, I come to register." Then he asks, "Are you an international student?" You say, "Yes, I am." Mr. Jones asks for your passport. "Your passport, please." And you hand your passport to him. And then Mr. Jones asks for your I-20 form. "You are from China. May I have your I-20 form?" You hand your I-20 form to him, saying, "Here you are." He examines the two documents carefully and then hands them back to you, together with an envelope, saying, "Here are your passport and I-20 form, and this envelope is for you. You'll find a brochure of our university, lodging information, an academic calendar, and a schedule for the orientation." Here, the form I-20 is a certificate of eligibility for non-immigrant student status for academic and language students. It is a document issued by SEVP certified schools, colleges, universities, and vocational schools that provides supporting information on a student's status. Well, after registration, you need to get your student ID done. Let's have a look at another conversation. You enter the office next door and see a staff member there with some students. You wait until it's your turn. Let's name this staff member Helen White, Miss White. Miss White greets you and offers you help. "Hello, you are here to get your student ID?" You nod your head and say, "Yes." Then, Miss White asks for your driver's license to confirm your identity. May I have your driver's license, please? In the United States, driver's licenses are just used as ID cards. But you are an international student and you haven't got an American driver's license. So you say, I have my passport and I-20 form, and you pass them to her. Miss White examines the two documents and returns them to you. Later, she asks you to fill out a form. All right, I need you to fill out this form. You complete the form and hand it back to her. Then, Miss White asks you to take a photo. Let's have your picture taken. Look here. You wait for Miss White to print your photo ID. Finally, it's done. Here it is, your student ID. You take your ID and ask, what can I do with the card? Then, Miss White explains the functions of the student ID. You need to use it to open an account at the local bank, deposit some money in it, and you can use it to eat at the cafeteria, check out books in the library, buy textbooks in the campus bookstore, visit the health center, or work out at the recreation center. You also point out that you may enjoy some discounts while purchasing. That's great. In the end, Miss White reminds you, if it's lost, contact us immediately. Now, you've got registered and had your student ID. You can prepare for the placement tests. All American colleges and universities require their freshmen to take placement tests. All students will take tests in math and English. And international students will also take an ESL test. These tests are used to determine your proficiency in math and English, and for international students to make sure that your English is good enough for English instruction in all courses at the university. The results will be used to determine at what levels you will be placed. Basically, if you are below the cutoff score, you'll be placed in the remedial courses. These remedial courses are non-college credit courses. That is to say, the credit you earn for these courses cannot be used toward your graduation. American colleges and universities have on-campus residence halls for students. They provide a safe and convenient environment for living, studying, and socializing. There are different types of accommodation, and the price depends on the type of dorm you stay. The most common lodging is double room. They also offer triple and suites. Students living in a suite do not share a bedroom with others, so living in a suite is more expensive than living in a double or triple room. All the residents at the campus dorms must swipe their student ID when they enter the building. You can also try off-campus housing for more independence. Some universities have nearby apartment buildings, and they will provide transportation to and from campus throughout each day. Some universities offer homestay accommodation. Homestay accommodation lets you live with a carefully selected local family in their home near the university. This experience will help you to adjust to American life and build your English-speaking confidence. For freshmen, on-campus residence is your only choice. So think about the different types of accommodation your school offers and prepare for the moving day. Moving day is the date when you are designated to move in your residence community, and your moving time depends mostly on the first letter of your last name and whether you are a new or returning student. You can take a look at the example here. Here is a chart for new student move-in dates. We can see the move-in date and time are arranged according to the first letter of student's last name. Suppose your name is John Doe. Can you get your move-in date and time? Yes. Your last name is Doe. The first letter is D. So you are supposed to move in at 8 o'clock a.m. to 10 o'clock a.m. on Thursday, August the 24th, 2017. Well, it's time for you to meet your academic advisor. Advisors can help you assess your interests, abilities, and career goals. Select the courses required to complete your degree. Make full use of the resources and facilities. Understand college policies and procedures, and develop strategies to be successful in the college environment and beyond. As a new student, meeting your advisor and getting some advice on course selection and registration is very important for academic success. For the first year at college, you need to take all the prerequisites of your degree program. That requires you to take certain number of courses in a variety of disciplines, such as humanities, science, social science, and physical education. Your academic performance of the first year will determine whether or not you can get into your program. Once you are in, you can take the courses in your major. GPA is the most important gauge for admission. Literally, 5 courses for 1 semester are enough. Discuss the courses with your advisor, fill out a form, and go to the registration office to register the courses. Your studies will of course be your first priority, but a fulfilling student social life is also considered an essential part of the university experience in America. One of the best ways to build your social circle is to participate in many on-campus activities. You can join numerous organizations, societies, clubs, athletic teams, or academic groups that interest you. At the beginning of each school year, most organizations will set up a table on campus and recruit new members. So you can ask questions and choose which you'd like to join. You can experience more American culture by going to plays, art exhibitions, dance performances, live music concerts, and other cultural activities on campus. Fraternities for men and sororities for women are made up of students who share common goals. Socialize together and get involved in community activity and charity events. They are a great way to make lifelong friends with other students and get actively involved in campus life. All American universities and colleges have a student services department, usually with a student center. They usually offer a range of services such as sports and fitness facilities, bookshops, games rooms, student lounges, and social activities. Support services may include personal counseling, career development, and student welfare. They also have international offices where helpful staff can address your individual needs as an international student. Colorful and wonderful campus life abroad, right? Being an international student is not just a dream. It is you yourself who can make this dream a reality. Here are 2 assignments for you. Task 1. Please recite the 2 conversations that we learned today. I'll check that in class. Task 2. Prepare a presentation to introduce one particular major that you are interested in. Wow, so much for today's class. I'll see you next time.